Hello, this is a demonstration of how we can use the DisplayPoints command to work with point groups. So I'm going to go ahead and start the command, and I'm going to do it by just right-clicking and calling up the default menu here, and I've got an option in here to just run the DisplayPoints command. And I'm going to go ahead and select a bunch of points by point group. Let me just go ahead and select all these utility calcs. And now I see all those points appear in my display here. And let's go ahead and sort these by raw description. And what I'm going to do is I've got all these stop box points in here, and I'm just going to create a point group from these stop box points. So I'm going to click on the start of my stop boxes. I'll scroll down here to find the end here. And then I'll just hold shift and click. Select all the rows in between, and I'm going to select all those rows to a point group. And I'm going to create a new one. Let's call these our stop box point group. And we'll add those points to the stop box. In this display here, whatever point groups I select over here, the points will be added to those point groups. Whatever point groups I select over here, these points will be removed from these point groups. So if I no longer wanted the stop box points in my utility calcs, I could remove them from the utility calcs point group at the same time I'm adding them to this new stop box point group. And I've got some other options to make that a little bit easier. I've got some stuff here if I do this, then it will automatically take the stop box points out of every other point group they might be in. If they're in any other point groups, they'll be removed from all of them. That's why this whole side went gray, because that doesn't matter what I select. But if I do this, then now it will be added to the stop box point group and removed from utility calcs. And I've got some options here where this will keep points from being removed from point groups that are added to surfaces, so we don't mess up the surface definition. And this just lets me remember my selections in between invocations of this command. Okay, I created a new point group for my stop boxes. So I could always do something where if I hit Control A here and remove all of these rows from my display, and now I could come in here and select them again and select my stop box point group. Notice that my count of my utility points is lower now. Because it doesn't have the stop box points in it anymore. But there, I just recalled that point group, and this is just my stop box points. And that's just a brief introduction of working with point groups from within the DisplayPoints command.